What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Got a special guest this week. It's Jesus. Say hi, everybody. Jesus. Say hello to everybody. Yeah. This is my friend sent me that. Let's see. A lot of stuff to talk about this week. Once again, this is one of my rambling videos. It's probably not going to be particularly funny. It's mostly a personal vlog for those who are interested in that kind of thing. So if you're not interested in that kind of thing, you're only here for the lulz, you may want to wait till Monday or Wednesday when I post one of my goofier videos. Let's see. As some of you know, earlier this week I did a radio interview with Jay Thomas. A good number of folks heard it, which is pretty cool. At least 4 or 5 that I know of. The interview went really south, really weird, really quick. People talked about we talked about my size. They played a little prank on me with having a call-in, or pretend call-in guy, that kind of thing. Overall, it was fun. 15 minutes of my life. I don't think really a lot of people showed up traffic-wise or anything like that, but it was cool to do it. I also got to talk to comedian Kevin Meaney, who I followed his career. I think I saw him when I was very, very young. Funny guy, and actually got to be on the horn with him. I do plan to upload that interview when I get a copy of it. I think I have permission, and I may not be able to. But even if I'm not able to upload it, maybe someone will be able to. Maybe it'll be out there somewhere for people to hear. But I really hope that I'll be able to share it. I saw they could use it on a demo reel if I ever put that kind of thing together. Jay seemed confident, and I think it's just mostly set up for the joke. Seemed confident that if I shopped around enough, maybe in Hollywood I could get a few bit parts. That would be kind of cool. I don't think that's ever going to happen. But if you'd asked me if I'd ever have 25,000 YouTube subscribers, I would have said no. And we are about to hit that number. We may have actually hit that number by the time you see this. It's shocking. And it's cool, man. I'm so stoked. I've got an idea for a 25,000 subscriber video that I wanted to upload and talk about. I've got somebody actually composing music for it, but this number has snuck up on me. I thought I would have 4 or 5 more days. So, wow. 5 million video views. Also staggering. I can't thank you guys enough. It's pretty cool. But I know you guys probably get tired of hearing me every week talk about, the whole YouTube thing. But I'm just so amazed by it and so shocked by it, so impressed and so impressed by the letters and stuff and messages that I get that and the way that people feel about the videos and stuff that it just it's hard to not want to talk about that. I'll give you an example. As you guys know, I work Thursday, Friday nights at a local card shop, running Magic the Gathering tournaments for my friends and getting a little money on the side, not money but store credit, stuff like that. Because I do that, a lot of people know me. We've had, I guess, over 250 unique users have come in since I've been helping out down there, according to our stats. And it's funny, people have always treated me with love and respect and kindness. 99% of the people there. A few people just flat out hate me. But things have changed because a lot of the people there that didn't watch my videos before have heard about it going viral and that kind of thing, and they're watching now. And some of the people that have watched them, watched them a long time ago have come back to watching them. And it's really nice, it's been very complimentary and kind and loving, and people are repeating some of the jokes that I've made or complimenting me and saying, I saw this video, I thought it was really funny. One of my friends told me while he was getting his work done today, he listened to a Q&A, like the hour and 11-minute one. Wow. Wow, it touches me to know that, people care enough to stick around and listen. Speaking of people caring, my good friend David, who asked me not to do a shout out, but I can't not do it, David. A guildmate of mine, likes my videos, likes Francis, And he's the one who supplied me with the plushies. And they are adorable. They are two of my favorite plushies. Here's something a lot of people, I guess, don't know about me, is that I do have quite a number of stuffed dolls or animals or whatever that I've collected throughout my lifetime. It's childish and it's kind of silly, but when I saw these WoW plushies, I absolutely wanted them. I told him I was going to order them for myself to do a video with, and he decided to send them for me. So thanks again, dude. I really appreciate that. I never did get that P.O. box for people to be able to send, written letters and that kind of thing to, and eventually I will. I'll put up a video when I do manage to pull that off. I'd like to announce it a little bit. I went to the doctor today, speaking of health, and I explained to my doctor that I'm interested in following up, getting a referral to someone who can talk to me about weight loss surgery. I'm surprised I waited this long into the video to mention this, but hey, if I've shaken off the people who don't really care, and it's just you and me, the people that do care at this point about me as a person, then maybe that's for the better anyway. Weight loss surgery is very controversial. It is dangerous. It has a lot of side effects. It's painful. Recovery time is difficult, even with doing it laparoscopically these days. You need help. You need a support structure to do it. It takes a certain mental fitness that I may or may not have. My doctor seems to think I'm very determined. He thinks that I'm very capable. He thinks that the surgery is a good option for me, and it's an option that I'm going to weigh very seriously over the next couple of months as we work on the process. I got my referral. I've been given a seminar to go to that the bariatric surgeon in the area holds. I've probably got a way to pay for it. I'm 100% sure. And now it's like a Hail Mary pass, last-ditch effort to try and lose weight the natural way. Controlling what I eat, doing a better job of it, exercising more than I have in a long time, really, really pushing it. Maybe even putting sheets on my bed. I don't know what that has to do with it, actually. But, my health isn't what it used to be. I'm 35 years old now. And 35 years old isn't old for most of you guys. Don't they say 30 is the new 20? But 35 is a ripe old age for a heavy guy, especially one that's gotten to my size, especially the one with my health history and my family health history. And it seems like this year is the year to do it if it's ever getting done. So wish me luck on either endeavor. I'm curious as to what you guys think about it. Do you know people that have had the surgery done? Do you know people that haven't? Death is unfortunately a possible consequence. People do die on the table. People do die of the surgery afterwards. I forget what the statistics are, but I remember reading at one point it was as many as 1 in 150. Scary. But as my doctor would tell you, probably not in such immediate terms, I keep doing what I'm doing. Death is inevitable that way too. And no matter what I do, death is inevitable. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen to all. It's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to everybody. But I'd like to put it off a few more years, and if I have to take that gamble, I'm going to take it. Maybe I'll only lose 100 pounds. I know one guy who had the surgery done, lost 150, gained back 50. He's now 100 pounds lighter than he was. But 100 pounds, how many years will that buy me? I hope a few. I bet you do. I know you guys do too. I'm not even going to say bet. I know you guys would love to have me around for a little more. And I got to say that in the past few months, things have really started to look a lot brighter. I hate to say something like this because it may even jinx it. But we're all aware that I've made a little bit of money through YouTube. Not a lot, but a little. And it makes me wonder, could I ever do this for a living? Could you and I sitting here week in, week out, could that really be what I got to do for the rest of my life? Or at least as long as YouTube's popular? Could I become a phenomenon of some sorts? Would you guys be watching me in a year or two as long as I kept doing what I was doing and trying to make you guys laugh? That would be really, really great. And that's something to fight for. Not that I don't have other things to fight for, but that's big. You know, that's my dream. Ever since I was a young kid, I wanted to be a stand-up comic. I wanted to be an orator of some type. Maybe if I lost all the weight, I could be a motivational speaker. Maybe I'd come to the high schools across the country and sit down and tell kids that you can overcome anything. But my point is, and I know I'm really rambling on this week, is damn am I feeling optimistic. And that's the first time in a while. And I cannot express how much of that I owe to you guys. Even my friends that came into the shop tonight and patted me on the back and said, "Oh, you know that latest Francis video? It was perfect. I felt so bad for Francis, and even though I knew it was just fake." Oh, what a beautiful thing. Or the messages or the video responses I got last week blew my mind. Dozens of video responses. There's a lot of love in this world. A lot of raw hatred too, don't get me wrong. I still read my hate comments. I still read the messages I get where people tell me I'm a fatty old fat. But how can you see that darkness when there's just so fucking much beautiful brightness in this world? I guess I really am bipolar. And I guess I'm on a high right now. So that should be a lot of fun this week. Why don't we make that our little keyword? If you've made it 15 minutes of your time, I bet it's about 15 minutes. You made it 15 minutes of your time into watching this video. Let's go with bipolar. Fit bipolar into the end of the words. And your comment below, and that way I'll know you made it here, made it to the end, and that you're rooting for me. Every time you guys do that, it blows my mind how many comments we end up getting. And it sure does make me smile. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you're doing something fun. I hope you've got some big plans. You're living your life to your fullest, making the absolute best of it. Know that I love you guys dearly, and I will talk with you soon. Hope to have something really funny up for you Monday or Tuesday. The project that I was working on for the 25,000th sub, I have no clue when it's actually going to get finished because I'm lazy. But I've got a Jesse idea, I think, for this weekend. So thumbs up and root for Jesse if you like him. I'd like to hear about it. Talk to you guys soon.